This is RGB Ed Guy here with Open Word News for 710 KURV News Talk Radio. Good sir, could you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what's going on here today?
Sure. Eric Swalwell, S-W-A-L-W-E-L-L, California's 15th Congressional District. And just
welcome to Texas, by the way.
Yeah, I love Texas. And my security committee thought it was important to come down and see firsthand the tour of the Callan facility, but also witness testimony from Governor and Homeland Security officials on what we can do to address this humanitarian and security crisis.
I got to say, California has impressed me in the last year, especially with, I think you're all having open primaries for the first time this year, right?
Yes. I'm a product of the open primary system. I was one of the first to run in that system. I ran against a 40-year incumbent and won against someone in my own party.
Are you Democrat or Republican?
Democrat.
Okay. Wow. And so do you feel that that system is working for you folks?
It is. I think it's produced more responsive, accountable members of Congress.
Wow, that is really impressive. And what do you feel about some of the things Rick Perry said today? I know he was talking about sending folks home. How do you feel about that?
If only it were that easy, but it's not. And if it was that easy, we would be sending them home. The challenge is, of course, that these children are coming from Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, and we don't have the same relationship with those countries that we have with Mexico and Canada, where we can turn them right back around for immediate removal or repatriation. And with those three countries, it's much more difficult. And so I think putting pressure on those countries so that we can have an arrangement like that is certainly in the best interest. But right now, without an arrangement like that, and the Trafficking Victims Protection Act law, which requires us for any child other than from Mexico who comes into our country has to be cared for in 72 hours, we're left with this crisis.
Wow, good points. Good sir. We have actually here in our local area an influx of people. Is California willing to take an influx of people? Are you guys dealing with the same situation as we are here in South Texas?
I certainly believe in help thy neighbor, and whatever we can do in California to make sure these children, before they are repatriated, are cared for. I think we all should step up. Just as Texas would help California, I hope if we were in a crisis, we should look for ways to help Texas. So I'm going to hop
Congressman, thank you so much.
No
if you could, though, plug your website or your Facebook.
Sure. It's Congressman Eric Swalwell on Facebook and at Rep Swalwell, R-E-P-S-W-A-L-W-E-L-L on Twitter.
May I have one of your cards, sir? Thank you so much. This is RGV